How's it going, guys? Kylo Matlock here with Selkirk Marine and Raider Boats. We're here at the Seattle Boat Show. We do have this beautiful 2584 Coastal that I want to walk you through. If you come down the side here, you can see that it's all copper metallic. We do have the diamond plate anchor guard, so whenever you've got your anchor roller up there and you're hitting swells and it bangs off, you're not going to have to worry about paint, and also it looks pretty sick. Coming down the side here, you can see that it's equipped with dual rub rails, fully welded out. Once again, full weld out on all of our extrusions, all of our chines. We've got our rod holder trees on the side here. One thing I want to touch on again is anodizing. So you won't see that anywhere else in our industry. So that's new to this year. You're never going to have to worry about like pitting or, it getting all dingy from the salt water. It's not going to corrode, so it will look like that forever. So we've got the rod trees on the side. You've got a full arch across the back. So that will hold 10 fishing poles across the back there. You've got your radar arch up top with your Garmin radar mounted. Coming down the side here, you've got your fully welded out gun wall steps. So whenever you're pulling crab pots over the side, you never have to worry about messing up your paint because it will happen. It's all embossed, so it doesn't get slippery. It's great non-skid. This boat is equipped with the extended 4-position downrigger pads. So we've got a rod holder in this one. This one's equipped with the burn-in system. So you've got your universal Scotty mount here on the GM 650s. You can see we do have it set up with a rod just to kind of show you that. It's got a Suzuki 99 kicker that is rigged in the second station, and it's equipped with a Suzuki 300. I didn't know if you guys know this, but all of Suzuki's kicker motors are fuel injected, so you're never worrying about a carburetor when you're out on the ocean, That's just asking for problems. So one thing that our amazing media guy did, John Rosario, set up these beautiful flags for us. So right here is a QR code. If you guys end up coming out to the show, pick up your phone, you can scan that, and there's a walkthrough that's just great. It's the top 10 reasons on what makes this boat best in class for its size. So we're gonna go over there, we're gonna hop in the boat, and I'll walk you through the inside. All right, guys, we're here in the cockpit of this 2584 Coastal. So whenever you do get to the Coastal series, diamond plate is a standard. However, this diamond plate floor is upgraded because it's welded down. So the standard is countersunk with screws. Nothing wrong with that. This one is welded though. So under the floor, there's neoprene tape, that foam tape, so where you're not gonna get any rattling. So you never have to worry about any of that. It's all welded down. You've got your aft deck fish box back here. You can see the full length gunnel steps again now that we're inside. Also, when you get to the Coastal series, bulkhead is standard. So we can do it with an open back. We do it all the time, but this will be the standard moving forward. You do have an aft deck Garmin screen, so it also has a 1042 slave unit back here. You've got your kicker rigging here, and this switch will be for your light. So you can see that it also goes blue, and then it's also dimmable. So whenever I turn this on, you're gonna see the intensity slowly rising, and I'm gonna rock the switch and it's gonna stop. So whenever it's early in the morning and you're not trying to get blinded, that's what you want right there. So that's an awesome feature. The overhang, I wanna touch on that before we go inside. So Delta and Profish, it's 20 inches. Once you get to the Coastal, here, let's turn that light off a little bit so you can see better. Once you get to the Coastal, it's 30 inches. So plenty of overhang. I can stand here and drive my boat and still be this far, So whenever it's raining, any of that good jazz, you can still drive your boat back here and be fishing and not have to worry about running inside or being in the elements or really any of that. Also, we do have our plugs under here. So our Scotty plugs are hooked to a vinyled plate. So you can hook your electric reels, you can hook your downriggers. You can hook them both up to that. Another thing, when you get to the Coastal, keep in mind this is only a 25-foot boat. So it's got a self-bailing deck in it. But look how deep this is. So you're still getting a 31-inch depth with having a self-bailing deck. So it's still up to my hip. So there's still plenty of depth here. It just goes out welded pipes right through the back. We do have a new scupper system that we started doing. So after I get done with my walkthrough in here, I'll show that to you. So we did fully welded. It looks beautiful. Lasts a lifetime. It's awesome. So going in here, we've got 40-inch bench seats. These do have the holes, just like both the Delta and the Profish. The holes in the seat boxes. So the backs will lay down. It'll make that bed. You've got your i3mm seats up front. You have the seat boxes are fully carpeted. You've got a fully carpeted in-floor storage that is dry, so you never have to worry about water getting in there. Let's see here. Going inside, we do have a black anodized border on our in-floor storage on this model. So it's super clean. And being anodized, you're not gonna have to worry about corrosion. I want to touch, this boat does not have a heater, but we get questions all the time about heaters. There is a massive storage area under the glove box down there, and that's where your heater would go. Your heater module would go right here. And then we just put a carpeted plate right over the front of that, so you never even know it's there. That would be 13,000 BTUs, so it's super hot. So it'll heat this cab up, keep everything defrosted. Another thing, being the Suzuki 300, fully fly-by-wire rigging, so that's fantastic. It's very smooth. You've got your troll mode, your key switch. They're both on what we call our binnacle pod. So we do that for our top mount digital rigging whenever it's not the side analog rigging. This boat is equipped with a 1243 XSV, so fully touchscreen up here. You've got your Suzuki computer right here for the motors. All your switches, all on breakers. You've got a 12-volt charger, a USB charger, so all that good jazz. Here's your trim tabs. Here's your fuel gauge. It's kind of a backup. We always recommend using your fuel in your Garmin screen because your Garmin screen will talk to your engine. So your engine tells your Garmin screen exactly how much fuel you are burning at that point. So it is dead on with how much gas you have left. These can vary within, you know, an eighth or a half of a tank. So you want to be careful with that. We've got full Lumitech lights up top. They do go blue, red, and blue. The white is dimmable, but the red and blue are not. So another pretty cool feature. Another thing, whenever you jump to the coastal, so our Profish is 24'8", coastal is 25'3". Where you gain that is at helm's position. So the bow, once you get to the coastal, is longer than the Profish, and that's because the helm seat is farther back, creating a better ride. So like I said, scan that QR code. John will walk you through that. We do have these shelves on the side. These are carpeted inside of them, so you can throw downrigger balls, you can throw fishing poles, whatever you want up there. Another thing I want to touch on, a lot of other people in the industry will just carpet the roof. Looks fine, it's soft, it's whatever, it works. If you look back here, you can see this C-channel. That's the exact same thing that runs down the whole roof. So you can see there's a 1/2 inch of space there. We do fill this with foam strips under this vinyl wrapped piece of aluminum. So what that does is insulation. A lot of people will say, you know, I want a soft top because it's cooler in the summer. So it's not correct. This is insulated. It keeps you much cooler. You can open the windows, you can open the front door, and you would be very surprised at how cool it stays in this cabin having that insulated roof. You also got your grab rails up top here. We're gonna walk to the back of the boat. We'll check out our new scuppers. So being the coastal with the self-bailing deck, we're not running the plastic scuppers with the ping pong ball inside anymore. This is a fully welded flap with rubber on the inside, so the water pressure will always keep that closed. You're not gonna get water flowing up into there. And then as soon as water pushes, it slowly opens, drains out. It's never gonna get clogged. You're never gonna have to worry about seaweed getting in there, you know, fish guts, any of that stuff. So that's a pretty awesome feature. Thank you for hanging out for our walkthrough through this beautiful 2584 Coastal. Come check us out. Check us out online, raiderboats.com, selkirkmarine.com. You can check out our Selkirk Marine YouTube channel. Raider Boats YouTube channel. We have Instagram, so come check us out. Talk to you later. Thank you.